Good afternoon, everyone. I hope that everybody is having a good Saturday. Y'all know who this is. It's your girl, Alicia. And I know it's a little different coming to y'all on a Saturday with a video. However, I've had some people reach out to me about doing a review on Star's diss track called There For You. And one person was a little bit more persistent than others on Twitter. And I just want to tell that person I appreciate you because you really motivated me to get this video done today. So, y'all know how it is. I'm gonna just get right into it. So the first time that I actually heard the song, I laughed because I think I was just kind of blown. Now, was I shocked that Star actually did a diss track? No. However, I was truly shocked by how personal she was in this diss record. I'm like, she really went there, especially in that second verse with Alex and Noah. Like, she went there, even including Derek. But we finna get into all of that. So the first verse, I'm saying, it was mostly about Simone. She kind of gave Simone a couple jabs, but she really didn't do anything for a TKO. Like, it wasn't enough for a knockout, but she was just really explaining how much she had did for Simone to go and get her to move to Atlanta, to make their life a little better. Yet you with this dude and he has made you forget about the overall motive and intent for us doing what we've done, and getting to the place that we've gotten to thus far. And so she was like, I guess water thicker than blood or whatever like that. And I'm like, just listening to it, I'm like, you couldn't just talk to Simone about the situation. You couldn't just talk to Simone about how you feeling. But she really didn't go all the way in with Simone. Now, this second verse, all right? So I know some people probably gonna come for me. Now, my whole thing is, if you're gonna release a diss track, I'm gonna need you to release facts. I'm gonna need you to release not old stuff that don't really matter anymore, and things that do not, things that are not happening right now in the moment. So we gonna break these things down. So the first, it's not the first line, but she says, like, basically Noah won't say her name, so I'll say his name. Noah Brooks, yeah, that was Bay. That was my hand, by the way. Noah Brooks was Bay? No, he never was. So I'm like, first of all, that Star was a lie. Noah Brooks was never bae. Noah Brooks was just someone that you were having sex with. You end up getting feelings for, and you never expressed that to him. That's what that was. Y'all had a sexuation, not a relationship situation. Y'all had a sexuation. That's gonna be my new name for it, because y'all was just having sex. Do I believe that at one point in time Noah was getting feelings for Star? Yes, I do believe that. And so I try to be as factual as possible when I do these videos, because I don't want to misinterpret anything that's happened. Now, if you go back to, this is why I say I'm not shocked that Star did this, because I believe it was episode 7, Street Symphony. That was the episode where Tiana Taylor guest starred, and she was playing a character by the name of Joy Cherie. And so she was basically she was in the studio telling Alex, you Noah's new bae or whatever. And so that was the first time that Noah claimed Alex in front of someone personal. He did it in the radio interview, but that really wasn't a personal situation. I think Star was like, it did something too. I don't think she did it because quote unquote Noah stole Joy Cherie from the group. And so remember, that was the last episode that Star and Noah had sex, and then she recorded him when they were in the booth once they were done, and she released that video on Twitter. Because remember, Joy Cherie was like, you cheating on Alex already and with a white chick. So that's what she means when she said that was my hand, by the way. So I'm like, you putting yourself out there too, Star. Yeah, you was the hoe he was sleeping with or having sex with in the studio. So you put your own self out there as well. But no, he was never bae. And I really believe that Star has created this false reality in her mind where she really believes Noah was her man and she was his woman. But in actuality, that never was the case. And when he was actually up for that, you turned him down. You shut him down. So was he bae? No, boo, he wasn't. So that was a lie. And then she said something about, before you get mad, I had it before Miss Crane. I'm like, yeah, you did. You had Noah before she did. You're absolutely right. Then when she gets to the part about, she got a man at home in a wheelchair, and so she was like, basically, she told Alex how she felt, and Alex didn't care about it. And I said, well, I wouldn't necessarily, agree to that. What I will say, you did express that you and Noah were together. You didn't want to end things, and you were going to tell him. But look how long you waited. Noah and Star stopped dealing with each other on episode 7. You waited to the climax episode, which was episode 9, to tell this man that, I want to be with you. But by that time, he really had feelings for Alex. And I'm like, then you bring Derek in here, and Derek's not in a wheelchair anymore, ma'am. Okay, Derek is getting his life together. Derek got them little walker things that's helping him. Derek is on the come up. So Derek is not at home, in a wheelchair. And so I'm like, Alex's man is the man that you want. And so this is what I believe that struck the nerve for this diss track. I think it was when Noah was being questioned by the reporters, and he said nobody can replace Alex. And I think that was something that really, really hurt Star's feelings, because to me, you could see the hurt come across her face. Like, in her mind, it was like, I still have a chance. I still have an opportunity. And I'm like, no, boo, you really don't. It's over, and so she was basically saying, I need to remind, Alex who she is. I'm like, I think Alex Crane knows very well who she is. She's Noah Brooks' woman. She's in a position that you desire, and you are allowing your jealousy and your bitterness to come out. You probably let Maurice pump your head up, to release this diss track or whatever. And I'm like, I'm not surprised, but, it's right up her alley. But I'm just really shocked that she went there, with this. Because, and someone, in the video I did yesterday, someone had brought up a great point. And she was like, how do you come back? I asked her, had she heard the diss track? And she told me that she heard it. And she was like, how do you come back from that? And that's like my thing too. Like, how you come back from that as a sister, as a friend, as a group member? How do we actually begin to reconcile based on this song that you released? Now, I ain't gonna lie, when I heard the song, I like the beat, the song popping, but when you think about the lyrics and when you think about the intent and the motive behind what Star has done, this is something that could really, really dismantle the group forever. So I'm like, was it really worth the Star there for you? And then in the chorus, it was like, I remember, I don't say the B word, but she was like, I remember I was there for you, when nobody cared for you, And I'm like, well, you were there? I said, so, we gotta do history. Now, Simone was there when Hunter was tagging your behind. Simone put her life at risk when Hunter had you locked up in the bathroom or the room, wherever the hell that was. Y'all remember when Simone came and had to save Star because Hunter had her locked up? You slept with the ex record label's president. You almost slept with Alex's father. You almost slept with Noah on the first night you met him. So, yeah, y'all go back to that. That was episode 1 when Alex and Star went to the club. And that's the first time, we see Noah Brooks come in there. He just walking all, saying all chill, whatever. And she was like, when they were engaging with each other, she was like, dude, I already told you there ain't nobody trying to go home with you. And then she turned and looked at Alex. She was like, are we? And Alex was like, no. So it was like, but you would have been up for it if Alex would have said, yeah, you would have been down for it. So it's like, and I don't even want to bring up the mama thing, because that's really hit below the belt. But I'm like, Star, you have done too much to try to release someone's dirty laundry. I'm just really blown by that. So, and even though I want to see Alex get a little ratchet, like, she slapped Star. Yeah, she kind of went off on that groupie, just a little bit. I really want to see Alex, like, really go there, but at the same time, I want her to remain classy, and I want her to remain professional, and I want her to show Star what a true star is, how a true star represents themselves at all times. Because if you trying to be a solo artist and your first record is a diss track, where you gonna go from there? Nobody wants to work with a problematic artist. And then, when Ayana hear this thing, it's gonna be crazy, because Ayana already don't like Star, so dropping her from the label ain't gonna be a big deal to her. So I'm like, overall, this diss track, like, I don't know. And one thing I can say about Noah, Alex may be a little bit more classy than Noah, because one thing I can say about him, anytime he feels that someone is trying to jeopardize his career, you see another side of Noah. Like on episode 7, when Star released that video to Twitter, he absolutely was done with her from that point on. And people were still saying, like, I read the comments on some of the other people's videos that have done a review of the song, and it was like, yeah, I'm glad she got Alex, because Alex was dead wrong for sleeping with her best friend man and knowing they were low-key dating. I'm like, do y'all, and I go back to my famous one-liner question, are we watching the same show? Do y'all really pay attention? Alex didn't find out about Star and Noah until episode 10, which was the spring premiere. She had no idea what was going on between them two. She had no idea. So she wasn't sneaking around with Noah either. Noah kissed her on episode 7. Okay? They kissed again on episode. Now, she initiated their kiss on episode 9, the climax episode. We all know what happened with that on stage and backstage. And then they was like, Noah really won't Star. How? Think about this. That's why I say I have facts. Think about this. Alex and Noah from episode 10, which was a spring premiere, I don't think they didn't get together until episode 13. So if Noah wanted Star, if he wanted to have sex with Star, he had more than enough time to do so, but that's not what he wanted, and that's not who he wanted. So yes, sis got a little hot popping song. I gotta give her props for that, because I do. It's popping. But I'm like, just the laundry that was released with that, and then they not all even factual. So I'm like, nah, sis, yeah, you tried it. You tried it, but you Star. See, I don't think you ready for what this door done open. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think you ready. Like Destiny Child, I don't think you ready for this jelly. I don't think you ready for what's about to come at you, boo. But you did that, though. I can't even front. The beat popping. And it's a little hot little song, but I'm like, nah, boo-boo. So, like somebody said on Twitter, and I agree. They said 99% of what Star said in this song were lies. And it is just the truth. It's just the truth. Like that whole verse, like I said, the whole verse with her talking about Noah and Alex, only 2 things, and that was facts. You had Noah before Alex did. That was for sure, and that definitely was your hand, by the way, in the video. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not shocked about it. I'm not shocked just based on her past behaviors. She done lost her mind, though. But we gonna see. And another thing, too. I want to thank everybody who has been suggesting video ideas, because we know that Star only has 2 more episodes, until the season finale. But I don't want to be away from y'all that long. So, if you have any video ideas about Star, it could be about something else. The person that suggested an idea to me was like, they wanted me to talk about Alex and Noah, just specifically just those 2, about why I do like them, why do I believe that they should work, and just stuff like that. So I have a whole bunch because I'm a writer, so I have a whole bunch of little things in my mind that I don't mind sharing. So if you do have any ideas, y'all can reach me on Twitter, you can reach me on Facebook, you can comment below, you can any social media platform that I have, you can reach out to me. Like I said, on Facebook is author Alicia N. Hall. On Instagram is Hustle Queen Lee, Lee, and it's the same thing on Twitter as well. I'm getting better with Twitter. I ain't been on Twitter that long, so I'm trying to be better. So if I mess up on something y'all send me, I'm sorry. I'm trying to do better. But yeah, so I hope everybody enjoy the rest of your Saturday, enjoy the rest of your weekend. To all the mothers that are watching, I pray that you have an awesome and an amazing Mother's Day. And y'all know I will be with y'all Thursday before 7 o'clock. The video will be posted, and I'll be tweeting Wednesday night as the episode airs, so y'all can check me out on that. Until then, God bless y'all and enjoy the rest of your weekend.